I'll be completely honest. When Spider-Man Brand New Day dropped, I wanted to dislike it more than anybody else did. And I didn't really know exactly why. I went to go see it the first time. It was pretty good. It was like a good, solid movie. I was pretty wowed by it. But I just saw over the next couple of days everybody glazing this movie, saying, oh my gosh, it's the best MCU film to date. Oh, it's the best Spider-Man movie to date. And I was just like, why do you feel that way, right? And I just didn't really want to believe it at first, right? And so I went to go see it a second time for my family. It's a pretty good indicator of what's about to happen, and my family absolutely loved it. And so I was still just wondering why I was in that minority, why I was still feeling like it wasn't the movie that I really wanted it to be, right? And that really is the thing, is it didn't really turn out the movie I wanted it to be, right? I wanted the happy ending. I didn't want it resolved in the first couple of minutes to where it would nullify No Way Home. I wanted an ending at the very, very end of the movie where Ned and MJ know who he truly is, and all of the freaking memories just come rushing back. And just like something regarding just a happy ending in general, but I guess for Spider-Man, there really isn't a happy ending, right? Because his kryptonite and just his universe and his life is just life in general, right? Just all of the different things that get thrown at him. And so I was wondering, like, why do I want to dislike this movie so bad? I don't know why I feel this way. And eventually I just came to realize that it's because there are too many parts of No Way Home that I can closely relate to. A little bit of backstory on me. My name is Jake. Welcome back to the One Take series. We get one chance to reflect on the day, no second chances, no third chances, one take and one take only. Except this time, I'm going to reflect a little bit more on my college experience, right? Currently, I'm going into my senior year of engineering. It's been an absolutely great experience. I wouldn't trade anything for the world, and I don't really regret anything that I did looking back. However, there were distinct wins and losses that I took each semester to where I feel like I can group them into certain things. And overall, I feel like even though I think there's 3 wins and 3 losses as far as combined semesters go, the reason why I was able to relate so much to Brand New Day, and where I hate that I related so much to Brand New Day, is I just feel like these past 6 semesters were really just every single year I would kind of push people away. I would push people in the opposite direction. It's obviously not the exact same as Spider-Man, but I just felt that kind of like feeling of isolation and like not a lot of interaction and just like all of those negative emotions, right? That's just been kind of building up to this point. And so I really feel like the theme of this season is, one, it's game 7, right? 3 wins, 3 losses in combined semesters, right? I'd say my first semester was a loss, second was a win, third win, fourth loss, fifth win, and sixth loss. I feel like this one, I just want to cap off the game 7, leave the game series there. But really what I want to do is I want to build everything from the ground up, right? I feel like everything that I've done up to this point, it's not exactly a lie. That's not exactly how I would put it, but how I would put it is just, it's this feeling of, I feel like I have the not solid foundation under me that I've really, really been trying to strive for this entire time. And so what I want to do is I want to hold myself accountable, just really, really take a step back and think and breathe and really just process everything that's going on around me, right? I really want just a fresh new start with, I mean, as fresh as I could possibly get. I understand that it's not going to be completely fresh. It's not like I'm going into like freshman year or something like that, but I mean, this is just really the time. This is that transition period where I'm just going straight from college to the real world, and it's kind of crazy when you think about it, because I feel like my entire life I've been more so primed to be a student, right? And especially in college, right? Because the thing is that first year I had a club that I absolutely loved at the start. By the end, I had some issues with it. I left. By the second one, I loved it at the beginning, had some issues with it, and left. Until the third one, where I really prioritized academics until the very end, where I just started not liking it anymore. And so it really left like a big hole inside me of like, who really am I, right? And where do I want to go in life? Like, that's just something that I really had to consider. And to be honest, I still don't really know, but I have faith that it will work out. And that's really all I can say. I don't really know what I want to talk about today. I just want to talk about the fact that I don't know what's going to happen this semester. I'm done acting like semesters are going to be easy. I'm done acting like classes are going to be easy, right? Because that's the thing, every semester up to this point, it's always been the first 2 weeks, oh, this is so easy, this is going to be a breeze semester, and then you get hit. So this time, Bro, I'm scared for my classes, but you know what? It's the good kind of scared. It's the kind of scared that makes me want to learn more about what I'm getting myself into. So, I mean, we will freaking see, and that's really all I gotta say. Usually I say, like, what did we learn from today? What are kind of the takeaways? But I'm gonna say, what did we learn from this summer, right? This summer for me was very much a healing summer. I will say that. And the reason why I was saying that was because throughout my entire college career up to this point, I really feel like I've had no breaks whatsoever, right? Because winter breaks would always feel like, oh, I'm rushing around doing all these different things and working. Summer would just be working pretty much completely. And then obviously during the school year, it's just absolute chaos, right? Absolute chaos. But for the first time in a long time, and when I needed it most, I just got an opportunity to really decompress this summer and just take life for what it is. Just go around, breathe fresh air, go experience new hobbies that I've kind of always wanted to try out, and just really take some time to enjoy myself, right? And it was exactly what I needed. And so I'm ready. I'm ready to stop healing. Obviously, I'm gonna need some healing in the future, and that's undeniable. But what I'm saying right now is that it's time to go on the offensive, right? And I covered in the other one take that I want to mix offensive and defensive techniques for this semester, but this has been the time of, like, when you need to heal, you need to heal. And we all need to heal at some extent. We all need to heal to some extent, and we all need to heal at certain points in our life. We really just need to take that step back and examine who we are. Especially me, because, I mean, semester 6, after I got done with that, I was having a whole identity crisis. It was crazy. But yeah, when you need time to relax, make time to relax and just go with it, because that's what life is about. It's like that Ferris Bueller quote of, like, if you don't stop to look around every once in a while, you're gonna miss it, or something like that. I didn't watch the movie, like, for a bunch of years. So then what else did we learn from this summer? We learned that it's never too late to try new things, right? There was this thing of, in middle school, I remember a lot of people saying that I should try out for basketball. And I was just like, I don't know if that's really for me, right? And I didn't really get too much into the basketball thing. I ended up going the swim and tennis route. But then once I got to summer, I was like, well, you know what? Let's just try a little bit of basketball. Let's see what happens, right? And so it's definitely something I want to get back into at, like, the start of this semester and kind of going forward. But I really enjoyed it, and it's just kind of cool. I just got time to, like, I would go to the gym, I would just play some basketball, and that would really just be my time to actually just stop thinking about everything else, stop thinking about everything stressful, and just really enjoy life, and just enjoy what life has given us in general, right? And so it's really important for us to do that, right? Another thing that I'm going to say is that I don't know how I was going to finish that sentence. That's pretty much all I have to say. Yeah, I mean, we'll just freaking see what this semester has in store. I don't think there's much more to say than that. Thank you guys so much. I love you guys so much. And I will see you guys again, hopefully, tomorrow. Cut.